Obviously, I know that I am testing really early, don't really need a lecture on it, but the reason that I am not using a test like first response is just because they're more expensive. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me again. If you are new here, then my name is Mariah and I am currently on a journey to conceive rainbow baby number 1 with my husband Jeremy. If you have not caught up on our journey so far, there's a playlist linked up above. I actually think it's on this side, but there's a playlist linked up above to catch you all up to speed. If you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm so happy you have returned and continue to support our journey. So in today's video, we are gonna be starting the testing. Yes, it's a little bit early at 7 DPO, and I know some of you think I'm crazy. I'm totally fine with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and test today. I have just been feeling really weird over the last couple days, and that's really like the only way I can describe it, weird or different. For one, I have had everlasting headaches, meaning over the last few days, I keep and continue to get headaches. Like, they do not seem to go away really. And it's not because I'm like dehydrated or anything like that. And that's another thing. I'm extremely thirsty. I have been drinking about like 96 ounces plus some days of water, in addition to drinking electrolyte drinks or sports beverages like Powerade and things of that nature. And even with me drinking like a fish, I'm still thirsty. My mouth is still dry. My mouth is really dry right now. Another thing that is feeling different about me is the fact that I'm so freaking hot. I am the type of person that normally I sleep with 2 blankets on my bed. I've actually only been sleeping with 1, and even that I am getting extremely hot, and I'm actually hot to the touch. Jeremy was like checking my forehead yesterday, and he's like, wow, you feel really warm. And I seem to be getting these hot flashes, and I'm not as cold in general as I normally am. So that's like another thing that's feeling a little bit weird or a little bit different. So yeah, long story short, I just feel different this cycle for some reason, and I'm hoping that reason is that we have achieved pregnancy. I don't have my hopes any further up than I normally do. I'm just staying optimistic about how this next few days of testing is going to go. So as usual, I am testing on my 16-cent cheapie, or my Pregmates. All right, and as we can see, there's a fresh test. And excuse my nails, I need to repolish them. It's not the morning time, but I did save my first morning urine. I actually had a whole ton of appointments today, so I didn't really have time for that this morning. But this is first morning urine that I am testing with. And the sensitivity of these strips are like 25 mlu, so 1, 2, 3. And we will set that down. And then I am going to set this down and let it start processing and cover it up for 5 minutes. Obviously, I know that I am testing really early, don't really need a lecture on it, but the reason that I am not using a test like first response is just because they're more expensive. I pay roughly 16 cents for each of the cheapie strips that I use. To me, if I'm going to be testing early and if I need to test multiple times throughout a cycle, it's just not worth the cost of a first response or like a clear blue, in my personal opinion. I know plenty of women buy first response every month or, you know, for a few cycles. I personally am just not willing to justify that type of cost every single month. So that's why I'm using the Pregmates and will continue to use them. And hopefully very soon we will be seeing a BFP. Okay, time is up. Time is up, which means it's time to look. And we're gonna let you guys look at it first and see what you guys think. Is there anything there? If there was to be anything there, I'm sure it would be extremely faint. So we'll see. All right, now I'm gonna look at it and I'm expecting a stark white. Yep, it's super stark white, no faint line, no hint of a line, none of that. So that's done for the day. So I will be back tomorrow to take another test. Okay guys, I am back. It is 8 DPO. AF is expected to show in about 6 days. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take another test. I'm still using the Pregmates, as I dropped that. And here is the fresh test. All right. And I have my first morning urine here. 1, 2, 3. And cover that up. And set my timer to 5 minutes. I don't necessarily think I'm expecting to see a positive today. I'm hopeful that I can potentially see a positive today. If I do, that would be really exciting and I'd be really happy. But if I don't, I know it's still early, so I'm just gonna keep on testing. One thing I did forget to mention was that at 3 DPO, I had some weird flutters in my lower abdomen. I know it's like totally could be like intestinal or a lot of other stuff, but it didn't feel that way. It just felt weird and strange, and it went on like for the whole day. And I've also been having just, it's not cramping, but a lot of twingy and pulling feelings. And today I seem to have almost that like heavy uterus feeling, or like I'm on the cusp of that heavy uterus feeling. I don't know. I think that if I am not pregnant this cycle, that I might just be getting sick. I know Jeremy has felt like he's been on the cusp of being a little sick as well. So maybe that's what it is, that we're both potentially coming down with a little something, but I'm just gonna stay hopeful and we're just gonna wait and see. Okay guys, I'm back and time is up. I just have to catch my breath real quick. I'm a little bit irritated right now because our older dog decided to go to the bathroom in the house, and now I have to go clean that up after I look at this test. But we're gonna go ahead and look at the test first. All right, let me pick this up, let you guys see. All right, and hopefully there's something on it. Maybe do this a few times. I don't know if it's like focusing or not. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and look at it. And it's negative. There is nothing there. Definitely negative. Okay, so that is done for the day, and I will be back to test again tomorrow. Okay guys, I am back. It is 9 DPO and I'm gonna go ahead and take another test. I am not in the best of moods today because our dog in less than 24 hours has gone to the bathroom in the house 3 times, and I have spent most of the morning scrubbing the carpets and trying to shampoo the carpets. So I am quite irritable this morning, to be honest. Not about the testing, it's just like life circumstances. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take another test. I'm still gonna go ahead and use the Pregmate. I only actually have a few of these left. I think I have like 4 left. And this is why I always say, like, you know, for me personally, it's best to go with the cheap ones, because I bought this box of Pregmates. It's been over a year at this point. I've even given some of them away, and I'm just winding down to my like last few pregnancy tests, and I still have some ovulation tests. But we're gonna go ahead and test. As you can see, it's an empty test, a blank test. That's where my mind is today. It's a blank test. Yes, the test is blank. Okay, so I got my first morning urine. 1, 2, 3, and then we will lay it flat and cover it to process. Okay guys, I'm back. The 5 minutes is up, so I'm gonna let you look at it first. And I'm gonna guess that it's still negative, but we shall see. Try to make sure that you guys can see it. I don't know if my camera is focusing. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and look at it. And yep, it's very much negative. Of course I want to see something on it, but it's definitely negative, and it's okay because it's still early, so there's still time for me to get a positive. I'm feeling pretty optimistic still. I think I'm feeling also like very even kiltered. I don't feel like everything is riding on me taking this test or me getting a positive this cycle, so I think that's good. Emotionally, I'm feeling good with things as they stand right now, and I'm just trying to stay hopeful that in the next few days I will get a positive test. So that's all for this video, you guys. Be sure to let me know in the comments where you guys are in your cycles, if you're taking a test right now, whether it's an OPK or a pregnancy test. I know some of you are going through IVF right now. Let me know where you guys are with that. I definitely want to hear from you guys and what's going on with you, so be sure to let me know. As always, if you like this video, be sure to give us a huge thumbs up, and if you are not already subscribed, be sure to do that now. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And that's it, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.